Yo, what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy LaRon, female rapper lead, back with another video. Um, Look, you already know, man. If you're new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you like this video, hit the bell notifications, hit all notifications so you know each and every time I go live. Oh, you already know what we here to discuss. Nicki Minaj is taking the Rolling Loud stage. She's headlining Rolling Loud. So that's what's up. Definitely want to chat about that real quick. Also, young Devyn will also be performing at Rolling Loud. I feel like this lineup, honestly, was put together with perfect placement because it's like, for one, I gotta go to this show. For two, it's just gonna be too. I get to see Nicki. I get to see. I'm gonna bring up the flyer too because I know some other people. Lola Brooke is gonna be there too, so that's about to be crazy. I wonder what time it starts. I know tickets go on sale this Friday. So look, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, all that shit. I'm about to play a song and then I'm gonna come back. What should I get into? Let's do
Yo, young money right here, throw it up, no height here. Cold like a white beer, Freddy Krueger, I'm a rap bitch, nightmare. And I'm rich, I could buy you. Kill bitches, leave their body in a bayou. More brain than an IQ, more head than a dread. And my bank account ain't hardly empty. That's why I come through in a Barbie Bentley. So please, mamacita, please no envy. When you come around, it reads no entry. Who's next to go? My flow so flexible. Get gas and get at me. Text a cow, shoot yourself in the leg. Flex a cow. White jag with a twisted lip. I ain't Mike Jack, but this is it. I'm everywhere. You like Balloon Boy, mama, you was never there. I am the Kung Fu Panda. Fuck all of your blogs, fuck all of your propaganda. Good for the goose, then it's good for the gander. Nicki ain't a rapper, Nicki is a brander. Please, you can never compare to me. All these bitches is scared of me. I am who they couldn't even dare to be. So that's all, folks. I go hard, pause, high spin a flow, get more, pause. I'm a bad bitch on all fours. The president be like, it's all yours. Weezy and Nicki bring the A-game, high stats. Go together like Ricky and his eye patch. Go together like a team in the gym. Kareem in the ring, the queen and the king.
Cut. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? So let's bring this up and talk about it. Let's talk about it real quick. I was about to say Summer Jam, the Rolling Loud lineup. Yeah, let's bring this up. So this is a tweet from Rolling Loud. So you see it right there, 10 little letters on a big sign. World tour, it's mine. You know what I'm saying? 10 little letters on a big sign. Hold on a second. This shit ain't pulling right. What's going on? Okay. All right. So Nicki Minaj is headlining. ASAP Rocky is headlining. Future is headlining. So Nicki Friday, ASAP Rocky Saturday, Nicki Sunday, Future Sunday. Because you know Nicki has another show on that Saturday, the 20th. Wait, which day is it? What day does she got to do the iHeart? One of those days. So listen, on Nicki's lineup, you got Nicki Minaj, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil TJ, the Baby, Moneybag Yo, Fabio Foreign. So you know I link Fabio Foreign, Nicki. Hopefully we go up. I hope so. Chief Sleepy Hollow, Chief Keef, Young Lean, Roddy Rebel, Bia. I hope we get the Whole Lot of Money performance. That'll be crazy, right? G Herbo, Nardo Wick, Westside Gun, City Morgue, Danny Brown, Skilly Bang, D Block Europe, Ellie Frost, Night Lavelle, Sleazy World Go, Rob Banks, Abra, BK the Ruler, Baby Tron, Cali, Shaik, D Watkins, Rob 49, Armani White, Nems, Young Devin, Fed the God, Lola Brooke, Asaw, Black, Space Jam, The Plot. So yeah, those are all the people that's going to be on the lineup for Friday. I'm wondering how they're going to do the tickets, y'all. You think they're going to be 3-day tickets, or you think you're going to have to get individual tickets? I hope it's individual, you know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be a long weekend. And I would like, personally, if I fly into New York, I want to go to that I want to go to the concert, to the Rolling Loud festival, and then I want to kind of like disperse and then go see my family after that. I want to kind of like come into New York and do that, and then do the rest of my spend the rest of my days, my week, like elsewhere. So let me see. Is there anybody on day two? Day two, ASAP Rocky, Lil Baby, A Boogie with the Hoodie. That's a good look for him. Busta Rhymes, Lil Tecca, Kevin Gates, Sheck West. That's a good lineup for the people who love the hip hop. Yeah, that's good. Key Glock, the Jordan Lucas, he still hold it all. He's out there like, from an area like Bia. So he made the stage. So Jordan Lucas, Soldier Boy, Puya, Conway the Machine, Shansia, Lucky, Gashi, Be Love, Doogie B, Fat Nick, Erica Banks. Oh, Erica Banks booked? Erica Banks book Rolling Loud? Okay, where Asian doll at? Maybe you didn't get to her yet. Keep going. Danny Towers, Lil Gnar, Tana, Lakia. Okay, Lakia. ASAP Ant. Damn, it's mad ASAPs. Autumn, Lil Zay Osama, CEO Treya, Chinese Kitty, Simba, Slumbers, Gloria. Wait, I'm sorry, Glorilla. Huncho, Armani Caesar, Young KO, Young Fazo, EEM Triplin, Drown Millie, Scody, Spliff Happy, and Barely Legal. Damn, who the hell? I don't know half of these people. I don't know half those people. But I'll tell you one thing: the people who are on Nicki's lineup, they lucky because they got a good look. You got Lil Uzi Vert, Lil TJ, the Baby, Moneybag Yo, Favi is on there too. Oh, it's gonna be a lit situation. You know, that's gonna be a lit night. So Future, his night is gonna be lit too. You see that? So you already know what Rolling Out is gonna be. So let me see if I see any names that's gonna link to any other names that I didn't mention. Um. I hope that, let me see. But see, you know what kind of cancels it out? I wish Lil Baby could perform with Nicki on her night, but maybe he will do we have a problem? But you never know. Lil Baby is busy. He might be booked for the 23rd. But either way, we're gonna get a performance of Do We Have a Problem. Can't you wait to the hold up, shorty? Hold up, bitch. Please don't touch me. Look at my fit. Look at my what? Look at my what? This is a what? This is a what? That one a what? This one a what? Finally, do we have a problem? Finally, we go up. She gonna perform that live. You know what kind of irritates me, honestly, about Nicki Minaj? I'm gonna tell you this, and I don't know why I can understand it though. You know why I could say I can understand it? Because being from the hood. I know how people are judgmental when it comes to music and stuff like that, right? It's certain songs, and maybe you'll understand this, right? So, say you have a Beyonce song, right? And it's like, Run the World Girls, and you play that song, or say you play like Crazy in Love, and you in the hood, but say you're a guy. I flip it into a way of a guy. Say you're a guy playing it. You got people judging you like what type of music you like, and you could just really enjoy the song. You know what I'm saying? So maybe when you go to certain areas, you'll play certain music or whatever the case may be. The reason why I said that is that because, when I think about it now, when I think of Doja Cat and I think of Nicki Minaj, I feel like Nicki made it easy for Doja to come out here and do what she does and be receptive the way that she does and be able to. But you know what it is though too? Doja also plays close to a white crowd. So Nicki is from the street. So I think that she naturally has that feeling like, damn, because I'll be honest with you. When Nicki goes to Rolling Loud and she goes to like Summer Jam, I think she should perform Super Bass. I think she should. I think she should. That is a huge record. I don't give a fuck if everybody in the crowd are going crazy for it. Like when you put stuff into perspective, like come on, like for example, Santana or the City Girls and them at Summer Jam. Everybody ain't go up for them in New York like that. Everybody didn't. You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me Nicki touching the stage and doing Super Bass? I hope she opened the show up with Super Bass. It's still a song that reaches so many of her fans through many different generations. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that's an important song to her catalog. So when they talking about, we don't want to hear Starship. So why is it okay for different artists to go? Like, why? So Doja, she get the pass to do every and anything poppy. You know what I'm saying? She does it well. But what I'm trying to say is like, people wasn't that receptive. Now they trying to accept female rappers doing pop. When Nicki did it and she really gave lyrics and everything along the way, it was like she got a hard time. Those was the ones to be low key. That those was the one during the around the hate train when she was doing the Jason Derulo records and stuff like that. They was like, oh, I felt like it was a couple of few whack records. No, there weren't whack records. You just don't like pop records. So it was like she couldn't even work on her shit and do her shit. It's like, damn, she couldn't be saturated in hip hop. They wanted her so bad that when Nicki would do her pop shit, all of the hip hop fans would listen to her pop shit and be like, oh, I don't like this, whatever. Yeah, you don't like pop music. That's why you don't like it. But if you appreciated the Jason Derulo, like she always delivers in the verses. So I just wish, yeah, when you go to, I believe if Nicki performed that at Summer Jam, why wouldn't you perform Super Bass? Why wouldn't you? But I understand the mindset because you'd be so quick to feel that somebody's going to judge you. I'm telling you, it's that feeling. People will judge you based off the music that you play or whatever, and that just don't go for music you play personally. So that guy Peter Rosenberg or whoever he was like, we don't want to hear Super Bass. It's like, what if, or no, what did he say? We didn't want to hear Starships. Well, what if she would have performed? I think she could have got through a whole performance of that. It's Nicki Minaj. We're not talking about no new artist. They're not gonna fucking boo her. If they ain't boo Santa, come on. You think they're gonna boo Nicki? Fucking the song is a fucking multi-platinum song. I don't give a fuck if every hood nigga in there don't like it. Don't matter. It's other people who like it. So you just got to be like, I just feel like going forward, don't block your hits just because of the people who might be in the crowd. Them niggas probably like that shit anyway. They like it anyway. So, all right. Did we go through? Okay. So we didn't go through the last one. So, okay. So Future, 21 Savage, Big Sean, Pusha T, Ski Mask, Slump the God, St. John, Fat Joe. So I see his name. I know Remy is going to be there. Oliver Tree, Dej Love, J.I., Benny the Butcher, 2C, No Cap, 22 G's, Currency, Boldy James, and The Alchemist, Xavier Wolf, Digga B, Lancey Foe, Big Scar, Dream Doll booked this booked. Okay, she got that probably because from doing the Summer Jam. Tay Money, SS Kobe, Ron Suno, Doughboy, Manaleo, King Holmes, Sue Surf is performing at I was gonna say Summer Jam again. Yo, that's a big look for Sue Surf. Young Chris, Sean Bin Laden, Jaleel, PGF Nook, 2K Baby, Eddie Baker, Tia Corinne, Ben Raleigh, D4M Sloan, Pap Chanel, Libra Jolie, Clip, Hoosh, and Gats, plus special guests, sounds by Scheme, Five Venoms, and DJ Spade. So yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be good on each day. I like how they spread it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's dope. Like they got Nicki Minaj headlining with some dope artists that are pretty much, those other Nicki is gonna draw the crowd, but those other artists is gonna draw people too. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait. I'm excited about that. So yeah, that's my personal feelings on that whole Doja Cat. When I said Doja, she did benefit off the artistry of Nicki Minaj. It's like Doja Cat, she's from California. She's from like this bland ass place, and all she did is like feel the energy of a Nicki. She created a career, and I think she's talented. She deserves everything that she has. But I think Nicki took those shots from doing hip hop pop, and that's crazy. And I'm telling you, back then, even if you was focusing on it, you could really see the impact in the charts before we had the streaming and everything. You would see, like, for example, Nicki Minaj released "Bees in the Trap." Bees and wait, somebody correct me because I don't remember the dates. Was "Bees in the Trap" a single before "Right by My Side," or was "Right by My Side" before that? I almost feel like "Bees in the Trap" was the first urban single, and Starships was the pop single. And I'm telling you, you would see how Starships would go up. Like back then, I even think Starships was 3 million and Bees in the Trap was just gold. And to me, back then, I was arguing with niggas like the hood don't buy records. It don't. So this is why Nicki got to do different type of music, because not only one, it gets you through different doors when you could do it good. A lot of these other female rappers like Cardi, she don't do pop good. They try. Megan, she holding on. Like, listen, the only reason why Megan Sweetest Pie is holding on is because they playing it on radio. Nobody care about that song. And that's the thing. Like, stop selling fake. Y'all giving fake hope to these people. People don't care about that song. They don't care about it. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see Dream Doll. Well, I don't want to see it really, but I didn't even see like anything from her Summer Jam stage or whatever. I just seen like a little glimpse of the video that they posted. Doja grew up like a lame version of Rue and Euphoria. I'm convinced Doja's numbers aren't all real. I think she's real. I think she gets a boost through the algorithm. You got to understand, you might not be paying attention to it now because you might just be in the zone of it now. And Nicki is not a new artist, but I'm telling you, when Nicki used to come out with shit back in the day, new records all the time, she was on radio all the time. She got mad radio play. Nicki has got a lot of radio play, a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like every new artist, you also got to realize this. Doja is not a brand new artist, but she is a new artist. So when anytime a new artist comes out and their first album comes and where it's just, or their album where it get like a lot of songs, it's like you'll have songs that are just get radio love. They'll just get it, you know? I think Cardi had a few songs like that too when they was trying to make her popular. But I don't care when it comes to Doja. You do get some sort of you know, Nicki had mad songs on radio. You know that. She was getting radio play. I don't think there's a day in the. I don't think, to be honest with you, even if Nicki don't release a song, I don't think there's a day where a radio station don't play a throwback from her. You know what I'm saying? She's in the books forever. I don't think there's a day on radio that Nicki could go by and she's not played. They play her every day. If it's Moment for Life, if it's Anaconda, it's something recurrent. Hard White was also a B-side single, though. It was a beat, not even a single. It was a B-side song. Hard White was just something that, you know, she did a video. She threw it out for us. It wasn't a single. That was just kind of like a, you know how B released all those videos and it was just like all of them wasn't a single, though. But it's just in the grand scheme of things, it does help, but it's not a single. You know what I'm saying? Nicki should drop the album next year. I don't know. I think it's gonna be soon whenever it is. So listen, let me bring this up real quick. I want to show y'all this. So Young Devyn, I was watching something on let me see, let me bring this up. It was actually on Twitter. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, because I liked it. So it was from this yeah, it was from this. Now it appears to be this Cardi fan. So you know, Young Devyn is booked to perform with Nicki, or you know, she's headline. She's not headline, but she's on the bill with Nicki to perform at Rolling Loud on that Friday. So it was this person online. You know how people be talking shit. So I guess they said something. So this person Yvette, she said, I see she's an ass kiss too. She was just praising Cardi, and I just want to speak on that. Uh, First and foremost, Cardi B, she posted, well, if you do the math, so Young Devyn has been doing music since she's been a little girl. So I don't know if y'all remember when she had them freestyles from Sway in the Morning or whatever the case may be, but Cardi has posted her before or showed love to her, right? Now, Young Devyn is from Trinidad. She always shout Nicki Minaj out all the time. I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but I feel like Young Devyn, she acknowledges Cardi because she acknowledges her. Like, oh, hey, you're there. But when she speak of inspiration, who she want to work with, it's always Nicki, Lauryn Hill. Like, oh yeah, of course, Cardi. Like, you know, Megan. I like all the girls, but Nicki is number one. She put it in her interview. She said, I've watched all of her documentaries and stuff. Like, you know, they both Trinidadian, they both crazy educated. Yo, I got to show you this interview actually right now, right? So anyway, somebody has said something to her, and she said, I love everybody. Don't mix me up in anything, please. Y'all can't trick me into nothing like that. I'm really outside for real. I stand on principle and know how to mind my business. I make music, show love, and stay out the way. So this was some messy ass Cardi fan that was trying to, because I was like, who is this, right? So I went to the page, and then you ever notice when somebody's saying something, they just saying something just to be seen? It's like, what are you even? It's like, I be so pressed on Nicki. It's like, what are you? Hold on a second. Look at them. They just so desperate. It took Cardi about a year. Cardi did not headline Rolling Loud. I think y'all slow. Y'all comprehension skills is slow. She never said it was okay for rappers to have writers. Oh, that conversation is still going on. Yeah, it was some hater just trying to get Young Devyn riled up into some and mixed into some female rap beef type shit. But that's one thing I like about her. She don't get involved in shit like that. She stay out of the mix. And it's just like she appreciate Cardi if Cardi shows love to her. But listen, what I hear all day in the interviews is, oh, I want to work with Nicki. Yeah, I want Lauren Hill on something. Where's that tweet at that I seen where she was just the girl was just saying some dumb shit towards Nicki, like, oh, she's probably gonna be whack. Like, why would you say she probably is probably gonna be whack? You know what I'm saying? So I really, I like that because, checking her ass. I love everybody. Don't mix me up in anything, please. Y'all can't trick me into nothing like that. Exactly. Fuck out of here. And y'all niggas think that Nicki is so small minded that if a person say, hey, shout out to Cardi or whatever, Cardi posted her on her platform. You know what I'm saying? You can shout a person out if you want to. You can't trick a person nah, you can't do that. And at the end of the day, that's Trinidad for real, not Trinidad for fake like Cardi. So please, I wanted to bring this up though. I wanted to show y'all this because this young lady is so intelligent. Like, I got to just show you this. Like, this was from 2011. So if she's so listen, what's 20? Let me bring this up real quick. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah. Let me bring this up. All right. So this is an interview that young Devyn had did when she was what, like 10, 11 years old. So I could just tell there's something with like, I don't know, with most of the trendy chicks who I know, they are like, their parents is so serious about books and stuff. I honestly felt like, I ain't trying to be funny, trying to shit on Cardi, but even with Foxy Brown and Nicki, it's something very intelligent about them. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be funny, but look at this girl. Like, she was so smart and just in tune in her eye contact. She was just very aware. Like, I thought that shit was so dope. Anyway, let's play this. Check this out.
Be taking the soca world by storm. Introducing Devyn Tyson.
She was so
How you
young.
doing, Devyn?
I'm good.
How old were you when you first started singing?
When I first started singing, I was actually 4 years old.
Really, 4 years old? What was the first song that you recall singing?
It was a song that I got from a movie called High School Musical, and it was called "It's Hard to Believe," and I sang that on my school's talent show.
What types of music do you like to listen to?
I like to listen.
So just for the people who don't know, this is young Devyn. She's booked for us for Rolling Loud. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Summer Jam. And it was so crazy. I was just tweeting the other day, like, yo, how the fuck did Saucy Santana get booked for Summer Jam and young Devyn is not? And then boom, baby go risk on late. Shoot for the stars. So I need me a Raven. I told her you rappers went. Let's keep going though. I wanted to show this because I really think that this young girl has been she's so smart and mentally astute. Just check it out.
To soca, pop, reggae, hip hop, and all other genres, because it's not just soca just because I'm from the Caribbean.
What artists inspire you to sing soca, for example?
The artists that inspire me are Patrice Roberts, because I liked her song Cold Bucket, like we cried so easy attention, and Masha, because he started at like the age of 8 like me, so they're very inspiring and lyrical, of course, so it's fun.
Okay. How did your family react when you told them you wanted to go into the business?
She interviewed better than Cardi.
They were excited because they supported me all the way for my singing, and no matter what, they said I could be anything I want to be, just set my mind to it.
Do you write your own songs?
I actually do. I wrote my first song called The Islands, and another song I didn't get to record, but it's called Trinidad.
Is that a more up-tempo type of soca? Is that a groovy type of soca?
It's groovy. The Islands is also groovy and kind of up-tempo. And I was actually entering the Soca Monarch and I was entering groovy, but I didn't go in. But it's
So
fine
smart.
because I'm gonna be performing at the finals.
So will you be performing next year?
Definitely.
All right, I better see you up there. Also, besides singing, what do you like to do?
I like to read and write, and I like to look at my math books and like do math equations because it's fun. Mm-hmm. It's not just like the singing. School always comes first, so I study on my education a lot.
Okay, that's good. How are you doing in school?
I'm doing good. I'm a straight A student, and my mom really does not play it. It's like school in the weekdays, and on the weekends, then I could do my singing.
True West Indian parents upbringing. So I definitely understand that. Concerning crowds, do you rather smaller crowds, larger crowds, dealing with comfortability? Which are you more comfortable
She
with,
was
or
like
does
11,
it really
10,
matter?
11.
It doesn't really matter because all the crowds are the same. I come to
Hold on.
entertain each one, so
She's 20 years old now, so she did this in 2011.
it doesn't really
She's so
matter.
smart.
Okay. Well, you recorded The
She been
Islands with
performing huge
Mastermind,
crowds
am
since she
I
been 8
correct?
years old.
Yes.
How was it working with Mastermind?
It was fun because he's very, very funny. And he told me the parts where I messed up, so like I needed to do it again, but he wasn't like those harsh people. I was like, do it over. He just said, like, you doing good, just do that part over. So it was nice working with him.
Okay. How did you guys meet? How did that happen?
I met at Bass Fest because I walked into the trailer. It had a trailer, and I was walking in to get some food, and I met him and Lyrical sitting down talking. And so I said hi, and then we greeted me, and then we just all started talking together.
How was it working with Lyrical? I know he's on your song as well.
Um, Working with Lyrical was good because he's, like I said, he was funny, and I met him at Mug Fest, so we're very, very close. So he makes a lot of jokes on my mommy. So it's funny.
How do you feel going to Trinidad for Carnival? How does it feel
Um,
to perform there?
it feels exciting because this is my first time going to Trinidad for Carnival.
Wow.
So, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a lot of performances, and although I'm gonna be tired, it's still worth it.
Where will you be performing? What fets will you be performing at?
I'll be performing at all inclusives, and I'll be performing at the Children's Soca Monarch, and also at the Soca Monarch finals.
Wow.
Booked
That's a
and
lot.
busy.
You think you'll be able to manage?
I would be able to manage. I have a lot of vitamin C's to help me.
You do your thing, girl. Definitely take your vitamins. You're going to need it. But I have faith in you. You're going to do it. Going back to school, how did your classmates react to you, being a on the rise, up and coming soca star?
Um, they react the same. They're just more excited because now that they heard my song, they're going crazy and telling their parents. And actually, recently, my friends they got in trouble because they saw me on Google, and then they started screaming and they got in trouble. I felt so bad, but I couldn't do anything about it.
They were singing the song
Yeah,
in the middle of class?
yeah.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure the teachers understand. And what about the teachers? How do they feel?
Um, Although I'm gonna be missing a little school, they still feel excited for me, and also I'm actually getting a packet, so I could do my schoolwork like while I'm in Trinidad. So they're very, very proud, and also my principal, Miss Duncan, she's been there since kindergarten when they did a step up ceremony. So it was nice of her to actually let me and go to Trinidad because some principals they just say, oh, she's gonna miss out on too much school. She needs to do her schoolwork, and she already knows I'm a straight A student in the gifted and talented program.
You notice that?
Concerning Marshall Montano,
You notice that? I love a sassy ass kid who know who the fuck they are. That's what I'm like. Let your light shine bright. Make sure you give yourself all them accolades that you deserve to give. Like you notice, she said I'm a gifted kid in the gifted. Yeah.
She already knows I'm a straight A student in the gifted and talented program.
concerning Marshall Montano, we know he started singing
What?
just about your age. How do you feel people comparing you?
As a matter of
Your
fact,
age.
like
Program. She's gonna miss out to actually let me and go to Trinidad because some principals they just say, oh, she's gonna miss out on too much school. She needs to do her schoolwork, and she already knows I'm a straight A student in the gifted and talented program.
Concerning Marshall Montano, we know he started singing just about your age. How do you feel people comparing you to Marshall Montano?
Um, I feel good because he's been in the game for a long, long time and he's made many, many albums. So it's wonderful for me to be compared to Marshall Montano.
Are you excited to meet him?
Well, I met him at Brass Fest, but I'm still excited.
I don't know if you'll do this, but for ILMX.com, would you mind singing a little acapella for us?
Join me in the islands where we can have fun. We jam till morning in the blazing sun. Join me in the islands where we can have fun. We jam till morning in the blazing sun.
All right, there you have it, Miss Devyn Tyson. This is Viva, aka Vincy Shani, representing ILMX. Keep it locked.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I thought that was cool. You know what's so crazy? I came up on that tonight and I was like, well, that's perfect. It just came up on my feed and I was like, let me share this. It looked like it was pretty old, so I shouldn't get a hit off of it. It was posted in 2011. Typically stuff like that. Then it had a song on it, but I cut it off before it started, so hopefully I don't get hit for that. Hold on a second. It's one other thing, so we might as well do that before we close the video because we touched on everything. That's why I wanted to mesh that Doja Cat talk into that because that's truly how I felt about it. Like everything Doja does freely, it's like, damn, Nicki, you gotta kind of like segregate your songs. You can't perform. It's like when Nicki overseas, it's like she really come alive because she could do all her hip hop shit and she do all of that pop EDM shit. It's like she got a different set list. But overseas, they love that music. You know what I'm saying? They love it. So that's crazy. You have to kind of like break it, but it's good though because that means you got a catalog that could kill it. Let me see. That's crazy to see her going from then to going to now. I'm excited to see her. Friday, I'm definitely getting my tickets. I'm about to start looking up and booking my shit right now. Let's get into this before we get out of here, since we talking about Young Devyn. Oh, I want to play that other freestyle too. I'm gonna play that other one before I get up out of here. Let's play this.
I represent the hottest female out of Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
She's also representing Trinidad.
Act bad.
Young Devyn. Let's turn up. Let's go, Dev.
Yo.
Whoa.
Whoa. Act bad. Act bad. Act bad. Act bad. Act bad. Act bad.
Act bad.
Yo.
Hold on.
Listen.
Look, I'm on the block with the Sufis. My youngins are popping your
Goofy.
I said I'm the top in this
Music.
I caught so much up that I probably gonna lose it.
Yes.
And yes, I'm the
Go to my city. Ruthless.
I had too much hunger within me.
I'm eating like roof Chris. Was you stupid?
You spent your last some diamonds to catch your prominence.
I don't see the shine.
Said little shorty be wildin'. I'm hearing I'm necklace like how only
See the-
time. Got the trying to knob
see
to
the-
the mind. I got more stripes than them.
See the signs.
My chicken cheddar and a Peter Fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hold up. Wait. Baby, go risk on leg.
Shoot for the stars, so I got me a race.
And I told you rappers
Nobody was
say.
I'm on the flight to LA.
My label told me that I gotta get paid.
Pilot stopped me, thought I had a grenade. Just my pockets filled with nothing but cake.
Hey.
I hear truck no food. All of my apps on board
Or
or shoot.
shoot.
2-tone pins in the truck, no food. Other this chop, but they never gon' do. You speak one for the kid, that's cool. Love first night, I took a beat that shoe. Love bounce getting white with a few tattoos.
Who shorty on top? Look, that's who. Act bad. Act bad. Hey.
Act bad, act bad.
Hey.
Act bad, act bad.
Hey.
Act bad, act bad.
Yo.
Act bad, act bad.
Yeah.
Act bad, act bad. What are we doing?
Yo, say.
Bad. Woo,
I fuck with it.
You wanna give it to him? Let's go.
Let's do it for the Twitch community.
Rolling Stone, I go by the name of Young Devyn. Out of
Let's
Brooklyn,
go.
New York, repping Trinidad and Tobago. So
What?
let me just talk my talk.
Then what?
I'ma just talk my talk.
Then do it.
Listen, look.
Yo. The fact that you pay me the shorties is out of my league is rather expensive.
I know a couple hitters on go from the east to the force like
They
I roll
roll
with
with
a
a
dentist.
dentist.
This stupid little boy on my phone trying to say that he love me, so I block the
Message.
message. I don't even speak to my pops.
What
I
the
care
hell
what
would
you
I-
think I would speak to my exes. My name all the name not
Like a hiccup.
Used to live in that feel
Like
like
a kicker.
You ain't acting yourself, get a snicker. I
Nope.
got diamonds, your chain and be glitter.
Glitter.
Probably think 'cause I
Came from that
island.
island.
I'm out with the violence till I get you
Hit
lit
up.
up. Baby boy, always saying I want it. Smaller
3,
than most,
2,
my pocket
1,
is bigger.
go, go.
But you can't step like this.
Then what?
But you can't flex like this.
Then what?
But you can't do what I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shawty wanna do it like this.
What?
But you can't step like this.
What?
But you can't flex like this.
Yeah.
But you can't do what I do. Shawty wanna do it like this.
Let's go.
Feeling it.
I'm feeling the vibes. Chad, you feeling the vibes?
I think they feeling it. But
Act bad,
also,
act bad.
This is the Twitch community, so I think, you know, we probably got some Caribbean people in here
Most
too.
definitely.
Let's see.
You been wondering I'm in waistline.
I need fire emojis in the comments
But you
right
know
now.
I need somebody I
Everybody,
can talk
fire,
to.
Fire, lighter,
Hey,
lighter.
hey,
Everybody
hey.
say,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
listen, I was looking for a vibe and you put me at a great time.
Hey.
Huh. You was creeping up behind, so I go up your waistline. Yeah.
Show them.
Uh-huh.
And it started with a fire to pick up the first time.
They start stalking.
That we take time.
To listen, but you know I got somebody that I talk to.
Every time they wouldn't answer, I would
For
call
you.
If the creeping is a sin, we all
All
do.
do.
They probably doing the same thing when I'm on you.
You was only supposed to take my number.
Lord knows it's how wrong like it's hunter.
Yeah.
And now you're looking from 11 like a hunter. Maybe I'm with you with you. If they promise
Be my little secret.
what I move like, I don't wanna hide, but you gotta be my
Hey.
like a secret.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo,
Nothing on your
yo.
vibe, you're putting it
On me, on me, on me.
I know that you
Want me, want me, want me.
You're putting it on me, on me, on me. I know that you want me, want me, want me.
Eh, eh. I think she grew into a good
They
artist.
feeling the vibes.
It's a vibe.
It
It's a vibe.
definitely is.
Shout outs to the chat. I know they going crazy.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody from the Caribbean. But you know we got to take it back home to Brooklyn.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I love this shit.
Look out
Ain't
for
no
that baby
shorty
girl
is
too.
talking the way
Baby
that
Go
I
Two
do
in the
this.
building.
What?
I want everybody to
That's
comment Baby Go
bold.
right
Ain't
now
no
if you
shorty
feeling
is-
the vibes right
what?
Let's
now.
go. Comment it. Comment it.
Look. Let me get straight to it.
Yeah,
Ain't no shorty is talking the way that I do
like these hitters don't make music. All my plotting on making a move, I can tell you they ain't do it. All my youngins is quick, but I tell you they ain't stupid.
If I drop, they gon' take two with
Look,
love.
I
I spent a couple thousand on some VVS, but I made that money
In a week.
I don't be walking around with all my
Little X's, I'm never subbing in no tweets. Shorty, you wasn't about it.
I can see you stressing
When I said the Addy for me, cause you outside, that don't mean that you shoot. I be focused on bread, cause I feel no beef.
Come on with me and they hitting. Pull up, get my cheddar and I'll dip it. Got a different hoodie full of spinach.
I could cook a rapper, turn him like a spinach. Everybody know my body different, hottest in the world that I could. Look.
I wanna get real comfortable. Like that.
Yeah,
Look, I know a couple wolves that be down to rise, spend 100 times on the other side.
little hitter, but a busybody with Balenciaga from front to side. Top 3, I'm the top chief. Stop speaking on me on the blocker side.
Run up on me till I got beat.
Yeah,
Whole city,
yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
outside.
yeah. I'm a big dog in this place. Don't be pissed off in this rape. I can do big talk, I'm pretty sure, but it's blues all of my. Hold on, wait. They say I'm stuck all of my ways. I get you clipped off for a big.
course, I'ma need all of my space.
Where they gon' get that?
But then I spin back.
Cause they gon' miss straight head taps.
If they go big crack, but he gon' stretch back.
Like it's
tight
like a death match.
Speak on my name. Don't forget to mention them as
Hey.
tape. Never turn me to a package you
Race.
race. How to fit you everybody hands up. Like, let me get
Straight to it.
Whoa, I said, let me get straight to it. Hold on, let me get straight
Straight to
to
it.
it. I said, let me get
Straight
straight
to
to
it.
it.
Show them.
Shake it. Hold on, let me get straight to it. I said, let me get straight to it. Yo, Devyn.
Oh, man.
Now I'm loving the vibes.
We are.
I'm loving chat.
I hope she do this at
I'm
Rolling
loving
Loud.
Switch. I'm loving Rolling Stone.
I want to hear
So I feel like we
this.
should do an exclusive, JP.
We should.
I feel like we should do a Baby Go To exclusive.
Brand new for the first time.
You know what?
Let's do
up
it.
Mm-hmm.
I want
Make sure
everybody
y'all
to
go get
comment the fire emojis right now. Make sure y'all go get Baby Go, because Baby Go 2 is on the way. And it's definitely reloaded. I
Yo.
want to see fire emojis. Baby Go. I want to see star emojis. Everything.
Go,
Hey.
go, go.
And a bunch of string zesters.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Hold on.
Let's go.
Look, all of my opposition, but I ice up. Cause now I'm getting ready. See, I remember pulling all them lighters, trying to turn any dollar to a milli.
Yeah.
Really sitting with the tigers, living in the jungle, so they really feel me.
Yeah.
Always a couple shorties I inspire, never wanna tussle, always wanna diss. I got a couple rappers in they feelings.
I put the churches back up in the building.
And I'll never really gotta brag, but if you talking numbers, all you see is millions. That
Yep.
should've never got me in my bag, tripping all this water, never see me slipping. I let my brother Gotti hold a stash, if he's what we doing, right? Why he get him? He must have thought I would stop. Your little jewelry you see to go get you a cute and I fucking spend more on a watch. I don't diss on the net, I just speak of my music. These rappers be
Talking to cops, I need tenant to walk in the spot.
Little stupid, they know what I bop.
You thought my hoods, make sure they don't drop. Look.
Name a shorty in my city with action. You not a oodle, you just caught you on ratchet. And getting money make you somewhat attractive, but if I see you make a movie and flash him. Hoodie made a blue for the passion. Mix a Dio with the diamonds for fashion. Other side is probably mad that I laughed and pulled a picture, man, I still go like caption.
Baby, don't
touch
it.
Slow it
You
down,
don't
don't
rush
rush
it.
it. Acting back cause I'm trini, but if it gets sticky, then
And Brody gon' up it.
Baby, don't
Touch it.
Slow it down,
Don't rush it.
Acting back cause I'm trini, but if it gets sticky, then Brody gon' up it. Rolling Stone.
All right, we got a dose of the dose. Hold on a second. All right. So I know I'm like at 40-some minutes right now. So give me a second. All right, hold on. And then we're gonna do this, and then I'm about to get up out of here. You know I had to play this for the day because this is the new one. So let's do this real quick. Yeah, hold on a second. All right. So listen. So yeah, let me know what you thought about the topics that we touched in regards to Nicki, Rolling Loud. Yeah, we went over the set list, all of that shit too. So I just hope Nicki do whatever the hell she want to do. What would you want the show opener to be? I think Chun-Li would be dope because it's like, you know what's so cozy about Nicki? Like let me tell you something. You've been to one Azealia Banks show, you've been to all of them, right? So with Azealia Banks, what song do Nicki typically do last? She do Moment for Life last, but still she got an extensive catalog. She really don't got to do Moment for Life last if she don't want to. I think it just means something to her so much because that beat in that song will just get you as soon as it start. Like that shit'll give you the chills. If you really love that song, then you know what I mean. Moment for Life will give you the chills, but Nicki got so many songs where it's just like certain people, like when you a new artist, you do your most popular song last because that's what they do. So it's like Azealia Banks, she been in the game for a minute, and no matter how many shows I've been to at least 5 Azealia Banks shows over the years, and that's ranging from as early as like 2013, 14 to like, up until recently. Last show I've been to her is probably like 2020 or like right before the pandemic. So yeah, and she always performs 212 last. That's her biggest song. So you want to be able to switch your set list up. Shit, even Spice do that. I be watching Spice. I watch a lot of her performances. Like, okay, she switched her intro music up. Typically, she entered the stage to a certain song, but then she switch it up sometimes. You got to switch it up, keep it fresh. You know what I'm saying? Moment for Life gives good vibes to it. And yep, and I like when Nicki be like, scream if you happy to be alive when she did a Moment for Life. Hold on. Wait. Baby go risk on late. Let's see. Facts and lyrically, he's not seeing her like how you hype up someone who's getting help. Not saying he doesn't write, but you can't compare to Nicki. She writes all her shit and she has no problem. She has no. I could tell she cute too, but she's trying to tone down her cuteness. She wants to burst those dance moves. Oh, you talking about Shorty from the past? Shorty from the past. Let me throw the background music on before I get up out of here. It's like 44 minutes. I'm gonna get off here at 40. I'm gonna get off here at like 50 something minutes. Matter of fact, let me throw this in the mix since I'm up here. Fuck it, might as well. No, I ain't gonna play no music today. I don't feel like it. I really don't. Let me play around and put on the Into Space. Yeah. So all in all, I'm excited for Nicki Minaj. Festivals, new music, album. So we know that, things are going on pretty much. You know that new shit is coming. So just gotta sit tight. I'm excited for Rolling Loud. See, that's New York. I gotta make sure. See, we gotta make sure we check those requirements for COVID, because they might be checking for that. So I got to see what's going on with that too. I ain't trying to get my hopes up and then I be let down for like the Essence, because Essence, you got to be fully maxi to get up in there, and I don't have that, so definitely not trying to do it either. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I want Nicki to refresh it. She has been here for a long time, and some people has been multiple performances, so she needs to switch up her intro. What you tip Nicki? Sometimes she open up to super bass, right? I like when she open up with super bass. Sometimes Drake uses all people he signed to make songs for a Party Next Door. I love. I tried to use a weekend, but he wasn't having it. Damn. Channel X said, "No, cut the music." I be thinking you trying to rap, especially for the replay gang. No, I'm not trying to rap. I'm just being fun. It's just a part of what it is. You know what I'm saying? The music is just there. So put up the number 1 if you think the music is horrible. Put up the number 2 if you think it's okay. It's like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So Drake uses the people he signed to make songs for him. Oh, I read that already. Drake used Payola for Certified Love Boy. He has 2 songs charting when it dropped. When they all fell off, the album was horrible. But also, I think Drake, I think he can drop music anytime, and he's also going to get streaming support. So it really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? 2. I see 2-2 so far. 1-1. 2 2s, 1-1. Yeah. So let's see. I think the music is also motivating, giving you rapping ideas. No, it's fun in the moment type shit. You know what I'm saying? I be saying shit, but like I be saying stuff, but the stuff that I would really say, I'm that protected that I would just say shit that came to my mind. It might be dope, like, as a freestyle, but shit, you can still inspire somebody off of that. But I'm really protected when it comes to what I want to say, and like if I'll share it, but nah, that's a freestyle. I like the music for reading articles, not too much when you're doing commentary. Oh, I understand. I understand your concerns. Wait, did I finish? Oh shit. Yeah, I did finish it. Yeah. Hold on, let me turn this off before I get up out of here. Oh, that was my other video. Make sure you check out my other video I posted today. It's this horrible story that came out of Houston. I can't listen, I don't know about y'all, but every day that I look into the news and I see shit, like when you open up, even when you look at regular pages like the Shade Room, or you see the Neighborhood Talk and you see stories, there's always something about a woman being violated or their kids being violated. And it's just I don't understand this shit. I feel like the world now is just in a terrible place. As the older generation dies off, I feel like this world is going to be doomed. Honestly, I feel like it really is going to be doomed. We're going to be doomed as the older generation dies off. Come on. Everybody want to be young. Let's see. What do you think about Lizzo? I don't, honestly, Dior. I don't. Me not really care about that. You hear me? It's crazy. Rest in peace to that baby. Yeah, I feel terrible for her. She was 9 years old and she was the oldest. So, the only thing that I had questions about, and I didn't really want to press it in that video because, I remember I did this video a few days ago and this lady had commented under it and she said she was a friend of one of these girls who passed away. And she was pretty much confirming the stuff that I was saying in the video. I was like, damn, for a woman, you got to be careful. You got to be careful sometimes. You got to be careful because you could be attached to somebody who, once they see you, they get fixated and, they can't see you with nobody else. They don't know how to continue life on without you. Breaking up, let me tell you, is painful. I feel like breaking up, that whole shit is painful, right? But 2 things. I'm not taking myself out and I ain't taking nobody else out. That shit is a part of life. It's a pain. We all supposed to go through it. You know what actually scares me? If you are I feel like this, and you might think that this is wrong, but I feel like if you reach the age of 24 and you've never had your heart broken or have never felt a breakup, that shit is almost scary to me because, that shit can be alarming if you never because listen, I remember I was scared one time. I was talking to this lady. She was like, yeah, I've never No. And she was just now in a serious relationship at the time for like 2 years. I'm like, damn, so you don't even know this shit gonna last. But she's like, no, I've never. The wrong good point part. There's a lot of young people that's smart again in recent years and speaking up on things. But listen, if a woman can get attached to the wrong guy, like I remember I read this on Twitter years ago. It was just like, and it was a black man who I said it. He was like the wrong man could really change your life. He could really change it. Just think about it. That trip to the grocery store when you thinking you looking nice in your pink tights and you seeing niggas looking at you. No, it's like, nah, like sometimes like I understand that ladies dress for themselves, but you know what, you have to be aware of what type of attention you're causing. And this is the type of conversation I have with my niece. Like even when we was talking about when she wanted to get a weave or whatever, I said, you don't really want your hair to look too grown. Because I said, I'm telling you, I said, you might not fully understand what I'm saying now, but you don't want to attract a wrong type of attention. Like that's what I was trying to tell her. And she understood what I was saying. Telling you. And that's why, like, even when like we would go shopping and stuff, like I would buy them stuff, I'd be like, oh, I'm like, okay, we could go to Pink. Oh, you gonna get some leggings or something? So I said, what shirt you getting in here that's gonna cover you up? I'm that type of uncle. What shirt you getting? Yeah, you could get whatever you want, but if you get some tights or something like that, and that's how you kind of like also teach them to how to be cognizant, not saying that you can't get to that point of doing that, but if you're a young girl, if I'm gonna buy you some athletic pants or something, where's the big t-shirt or whatever that's going over it? Like, where is it? You know what I'm saying? Nah. I just be thinking, my mind be everywhere when it comes to just safety and shit like that. And sometimes you can't prevent it, but I feel like I'd rather give them mad information than to not give no information at all. Nah, you don't want to be caught up with the wrong person at all. That shit could be detrimental to your life. Like, and the sad thing about it is with women, 9 times out of 10, a lot of times when they fuck with somebody and say they doing drugs or something, they always say that. I don't know if this was true, but I used to always hear people say that like women who typically get into drugs is through a guy that they messing with. Because honestly, I've seen it. You've seen that girl not really do shit before, and then she start fucking with a nigga. All of a sudden, now she smoking weed. She doing shit. She doing little Doja shit. She always in the, you know what I'm saying? She always doing shit that she never did before. It happens. It really does. And it'd be sad when you literally see people changing right before your eyes. And listen, I've been friends with women for so many years that like this is what happens, right? And I could pretty much tell what this happens all the time. So say that how much are we at 53 minutes? I promise you 1 hour and then I'm cutting it for real. So being friends with women for so many years, this is what they do. They'll tell me about this major issue with they significant other and how they doing them so wrong. And and we'll have this real conversation like, you got to do what you got to do. So what do you think you got to do? And they'll be like, oh, I'm going to leave. I'm going to do this. For some reason, they end up avoiding me for like weeks. And it's just like, I don't know why, but I'm not going to ask you any questions. But what it is like the next time I always would speak to them, I would like, you know what? Especially when they go weeks from speaking, I said, she took that nigga back. And then when you speak to them, be like, you talking to that nigga again. Like, yep, yeah, but we trying to work on it. Yep. Every time they get quiet and go low, they working it out with the nigga who they talk so much shit about. So I've learned to just take what people say with a grain of salt. Real talk. Don't even get caught up in their shit. And as you can see nowadays, as we can see in the news and shit, the significant others are also taking out friends. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about that story. So there's so many tragedies that happen every day that you forget about stories. It was just a story that happened a few months ago in Virginia where this guy broke up with his girl, broke up with this guy. She wanted to leave him. Do you know that he confronted her in Virginia with like four of her aunts and family members and killed all of them? Yeah, he did. This shit is happening everywhere. Shit is sad. Like that shit is heavy. Maybe I should, what's so crazy? It's bad that if you do different types of videos, like say you did videos on like happy topics and shit like that, I think it would be funny. Maybe I'll find a balance of doing that. Because I'm telling you, doing those stories, they'd be interesting to me because I feel like it's something I can gain from it to like share and like speak with my nieces about, or like just some sort of knowledge to understand like, yeah, you really got to watch these. Like I'm telling you, and I ain't trying to say this, right? We see that it be some fathers who do some fucked up shit, but I think the numbers be a little lower. But there's always something up with these boyfriends and these stepfathers. There's something always up with it. There's always something. I don't know what it is. Um, what did I want to say? What did I want to say? What did I want to say? Fuck. Let's see. Yes, talking all that shit, then go right back and play with toxicity and try to bring others in their business. And then you letting people around your kids. When you got kids, I don't, you know what? First, I was going to be like, protecting your daughters. You shouldn't, to be honest with you. And I don't give a fuck how anybody feel that's hearing this shit. If you got kids, I understand you want to be loved. But let me tell you this. You also have a responsibility to make sure that those kids are safe too. You have an obligation to make sure that they're safe. And I used to always tell my friend this, and she never understood. At the time, she had a 2-year-old and she had a 5-year-old. I said, you got something to do. I said, why you act like you don't got nothing to do? You get off work. I said, you got 2 babies. You know what I'm saying? And always being short with her kids and being one thing about me, if I notice, I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. I don't ever feel forced to be friends with anybody. And if I observe you, I was just having this conversation with this girl at work the other day. Yo, I promise you, I was just having this conversation with this girl at work, and then my cousin, maybe like 2 months ago, and I was telling my cousin how I didn't like one of her friends because the way she talked to her daughter. I don't like that shit. My mother, let me tell you some shit. My mother might nag the fuck out of you at home if you ain't pick your shit up and stuff like that. But my mother, she don't talk down to you in public. I can't really remember my mother embarrassing me in public. No, she just wasn't like that. You know what? My mom was one of those people where if she was private, like if you messed up, she grew up in that era where people swept shit under the rug. My mother was the one when she was younger. She got pregnant when she was a teen, and my family, even though she had a baby when she was younger, they still sent my mother still went to school, still went to college, and they made sure she went to college so that she'll be able to take care of herself and, my brother. And that, a lot of people didn't have that support. Could you imagine anybody, every single person who was a teen pregnancy, they had a family who still, you know, um, helped you with the child, like the mother and father. My mother grew up with her mother and her father, helped take care of my brother. My mother still went to high school, graduated, still went to college, graduated, still was able to make a life for herself. I think that life would be different for so many other people. And in fact, when you think about it, people in many other different cultures, they do get pregnant at younger ages probably, and their family be there. I don't know if it'd be some sort of I don't know. Do that be? I think that they be going through all types of abuse and shit too sometimes in different cultures, but that's not what happened with my mom. But she did end up, she did get pregnant younger. But my family, I think, my mom's side of the family, they're really proud, and I think, the example that they wanted to show Elise is that she did have this baby is that you still gonna go to school. you know my grandmother and my grandfather was there. They helped raise my brother, so my brother got a lot of love in that regard, and he had a lot of things. My mother was able to still finish school. Could you imagine if everybody had that? I'd be wondering if that's why some people go into, you think about it, when some women go into postpartum, is it because there is no real unity? When you have this baby, you're told to be like, oh, you're on your own, ain't nobody gonna help you. Well, you had the baby, that's it. Nope, my mother, she had her parents, and even though they were still hard on her, they still pushed her to make sure that she was able to go to school and still get her shit done. So I think life would be different for a lot of women if they did have that. And then, you know what? That's not the first time I thought about that. I'm like, yeah, you had it. Everybody don't got that. A lot of times, a lot of the girls that I even went to school with, if they got pregnant, they was on their own. You was getting your own little cheap little roach infested apartment, taking care of your baby, getting your wick and all of that shit. And your life just started there. That's just what it was. It was like, that was it. A lot of smart black women keep people in. That's for a lot of fake profiles on social media have been taking on black men in general. Toxic chicks be like, yes. Yep, we at 1 hour. So listen, this is your boy LaRon, female rapper lead. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you thumbs up the video. Make sure that you comment. Let me know what you think about Nicki performing that Rolling Loud. Let me know what you would like to hear her open up with. I think she should open up with Itty Bitty Piggy. She should open up with Super Bass just to say fuck it and just let them know that she busting her gun with her top 40 hit. She could do that. She could open with Chun Li. I think she should open with either uh I think she should open with either Chun Li is just a statement. So I think she should definitely uh do that for sure. Yes, Itty Bitty Piggy. When you're soulless and don't believe in anything, it's easier for demons and spirits to come in. Yeah, ladies, please don't feel like when you by yourself, you got your kids, do something fun, create memories with your kids. Even if you're single and you ain't got no boyfriend or some shit like that, it's better to make sure that they make it to the age where they could go off into their world. But you owe that to that kid for them to have a safe and sound. It's like I don't have memories of like with my mom. I don't have memories of guys running in and out of our house. Like, no, she had boyfriends here and there. She had a boyfriend once we got older and I was in like ninth grade. Like he would come over sometimes. But like, no, my mom didn't have guys running in and out of the house. Like, nah. I had a safe environment. And you have to be thankful for that if you had that because everybody don't have that. You know what I'm saying? But I think kids are owed that. Kids are owed a safe, sound place to lay their head down and to sleep, clean place. You know what I'm saying? They deserve that. That I think that's the bare minimum. Shit. People treat their kids like they owe them some. Nope. I don't hassle. I'm not that type. Like my mom, since she's like older, when she bring my nieces to the mall, she's like, I don't like because when little kids they like to run. They don't do that now. They teenagers now. But when you bring a kid to the mall and they between the ages of 8 to 11, as soon as you open that motherfucking door, they gonna run. We probably used to do that shit too because you're just so excited to be in the mall. I don't know what it is about being in the mall, but you could run. A nigga like me, they uncle, because I know that they right ahead of me and I could see them. They'd literally be like within feet. They might just be running up or something like that. My thing is, as long as I could see you, we good. I'm telling you, when I used to bring my nieces to the park when they was little girls and they'd be like, the ages of 3 to 4 or whatever, they'd be running all in that jungle gym and it'll be all them kids there. When I tell you, I used to think of myself like Matthew, not I don't know what his name is, but he's at security for Beyonce. When I tell you I was that, listen, when my nieces would be playing on there, they would run to one side, I'll be running right, walking right to the other side. Nope, you won't pick up these black kids, and then I won't ever see them no more out of this park. Nope, I was on their ass. No, I was spinning that shit because my thing is when you babysitting somebody's kids and you bringing them out to the park, you need to be fucking watchful. I watch all that shit. No, nope. They would get on that shit on one side and run to the other side. I was walking right to the other side. Oh, you went down the slide? I'm right on the other side. I was spinning that bitch. Nah, we ain't never gonna get this shit fucked up at all. Nah, no, no, not on my dime. That shit won't happen. And I hope it never happened on anybody's dime, but nah. I'm responsible when it comes to that. Let's see. So listen, I'm up out of here. Y'all have a blessed night and yeah, female rapper.